on this episode of Before First Gear. I'm stripping away all the technology and getting behind the wheel of an analog race car. No power steering, no sophisticated gearbox or modern engine, just the driver and the car for the ideal school environment. This is the Bertil Roos 2-Day Advanced School. To Bertil Roos, thanks a lot, man. I'm heading to Virginia International Raceway, a historic venue and one of the homes of Bertil Roos. I've always wanted to come to VIR. It's one of those historic tracks in North America. Bertil Roos has been around since the 70s. They've got their curriculum really dialed in, and I'm here to do the 2-day advanced school. It's the last school you need to take in order to get your racing license and then actually go with wheel-to-wheel racing in both the Bertil Roos Racing Series or any SCCA or NASA sanctioned series. These Formula Ford style cars are the legendary stepping stone for young drivers growing out of karting and into proper race cars. Most legendary Formula One drivers started in these, and they're a symbol of grassroots motorsports. We start the day with some one-to-one coaching in the slide car, which has the rear suspension modified to let the rear wheels steer outward whenever the fronts turn into a corner, making each turn a drift. It's funny how these old cars could be the best learning tools.
Yeah. You ready, Cole?
I'm all set.
All right, let's go.
So this is the first session out. It's basically an awesome way to learn the track, get an idea just in these cars with the instructor in the car of where the shift points are, where the brake points are. And this whole exercise is about developing your vision for the track while you're maintaining your steering inputs. So this is the perfect primer for then after this to actually hop in the race cars and start going. Since this is the advanced 2-day school, all students already have some experience. So we're able to get right into open lapping to get a feel for the track. This is the purpose-built Bertil Roos F2000 race car. It's got about 130 horsepower. It'll go 0 to 60 in about 4-ish seconds. It's got a 4-speed gearbox and pretty much nothing else in the way of technology. This is a really analog car. I mean, if you can learn how to drive one of these fast, you can actually transition to get into pretty much anything. The class is split into groups to observe the other group's racing lines and braking points up close.
What happens when somebody controls you into a corner?
Yeah.
That you learn to be next to each other and respect the other car.
One of the coolest parts about Bertil Roos is that you work with an instructor throughout your entire school experience here, kind of one-on-one, so you really develop a lot of trust and ability to communicate with that person.
As you well know, that if open wheels touch each other, somebody's going for a ride.
Like with any track, with each lap, I'm getting faster, braking later, and getting back on the throttle quicker. At a shorter track like this, it's all about footwork and keeping the momentum. All right, this is day 2 of the 2-day advanced school. A lot of these guys have been here. This is day 5 for them. They did the 3-day school, then followed by the 2-day advanced. So in 1 week, they can graduate with their racing license and go racing. But today, the last day, and my body's a little sore even from yesterday, just driving so much here. But we're doing practice race starts, mock races. This is really the final stage before you actually get wheel-to-wheel racing for real. A big focus of the 2-day is learning more advanced racing techniques. So starting to review different kinds of passing strategies is key. We end the day with a couple mock races to simulate what's about to come when I get into a real race weekend. With the advanced 2-day completed a month earlier, I enter a round of the Bertil Roos Racing Series at Pocono Raceway. The race weekend consists of a handful of practice sessions, followed by qualifying and 2 races. The first day of the weekend is about learning the track, feeling out the car, but also getting a sense of who the other drivers are that you'll be going wheel-to-wheel with. It's a mental game right now for me. How can I keep focused through every turn for multiple laps and really make sure I put down a perfect lap and hopefully lock in P2 for qualifying because we lost out P1 yesterday. So that'll be the goal right now. And yeah, man, I think I'm mentally where I need to be with the track and understanding where my turn-in points are, where my braking points are. and now it's just I'm my own worst enemy. So that's it. It's a mental game, man. It's a mental game. Some of the younger guys here are trying to create a racing career, but for the most part, it's guys just having fun. So a sense of camaraderie in the paddock is almost as important as a fast lap time. This is what racing schools are all about. Getting you into an actual race to put what you've learned into practice. Improving a little bit on every lap. I was running in second for most of the race, but losing my focus for one turn cost me the podium. Schools like this are a pure form of motorsport passion. They sacrifice larger profits to keep pricing accessible for a wider group of racers. These kinds of schools might change hands or names, but the premise of an analog, down and dirty racing school will always be around in one form or another. This school is a custodian of motorsport tradition, enabling people to get behind the wheel.